If you are Karen Reed, you are suing everybody. Karen Reed, the woman that was finally acquitted for the murking of her boyfriend, she is now, and the family had the nerve to sue her for a wrongful death. She is now going at, I think, 8 people that testified, and she is suing them for covering up the death. You guys, TikTok came through, and every conspiracy on TikTok was right. And apparently Karen agrees that she was not the cause of the death. Listen to this, right? It's directly from People magazine. Karen Reed files civil suit accusing cops' former friends of framing her for her boyfriend's killing. A civil lawsuit claims John O'Keefe died inside a friend's home, and the scene was staged to point Karen Reed investigators toward her. Tell me she wasn't on TikTok every single day listening to what they had to say. So anyway, Karen Reed, fresh off her acquittal for the death of her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, has filed a civil lawsuit accusing state police investigators and several former friends of shielding the real killers and pinning the crime on her. Filed in Bristol County Superior Court, the complaint names 8 defendants: former Massachusetts State Police investigator Michael Proctor, Sergeant Yuri Bekenick, Lieutenant Brian Tooley, Brian and Nicole Albert. How many Brians were there in that town? Let me stop. Brian and Nicole Albert, Jennifer and Matthew McCabe, and ATF agent Brian Higgins. The filing notes that additional entities, including the Massachusetts State Police and the town of Canton, will be added after statutory requirements are met. Burn it down. Burn it all down. They said for 3.5 years, Karen claims she was wrongly accused and subject to prosecution stemming from gross misconduct by the Massachusetts State Police and those working with them to cover up for the real killers of O'Keefe, who was found dead in a snowbank in January 2022 outside of Albert's home with traumatic injuries to his head. Karen was accused by prosecutors, you remember this, by purposely hitting O'Keefe with her SUV and was twice tried on murder charges in connection with the incident. Her first trial ended in a hung jury, while the second led to an acquittal on the murder charge. In June, Karen was convicted only of operating a vehicle while under the influence and received a year probation. In her lawsuit, filed this week and reviewed by People, Karen offers a dramatically different account of what happened in the early morning hours of January 29, 2022. According to her, O'Keefe was killed in defendants Brian and Nicole Albert's home in an altercation. Again, I wonder, does she have inside information, or did she get this from like the TikTok detectives? And I don't mean that as any shade. TikTok did their thing.